to be 12th place. Kevin Harvick trailing right behind in this mix for positions. Close call, close moment for Jimmy Johnson just a second ago. Watch this, David Ruderman up on the top side of the racetrack.
Oh, Greg Biffle gets into him a little bit, and Jimmy's closing pretty quickly. Gets up on the wheel, gets up on the brakes. No harm, no foul. They move on.
So again, Johnson racing here for 12th position with Greg Biffle after starting the race a little farther back in 21st spot. Kevin Harvick also moving up in the 29 car, started 29th, Rusty. He's 14th.
Yeah, he got a little right rear quarter panel damage early in the race, not affecting his car whatsoever, it looks like, but he has got a fast car. He said he had a fast car before the race. It looked good in practice yesterday, and both of these guys, the 48 and the 29 are advancing herself through the field, although the best guy so far has been Denny Hamlin. But both these guys are looking good right now.
And by the way, not that many laps away from green flag pit stops, maybe 5 or so if we continue under the green.
Yeah, and you know, this pit road is slick. It is tricky to get in, and you will probably see the guys under green put on 4 tires. We've got some interesting races going on there between non-chasers, Jamie McMurray and A.J. Allmendinger, and another guy that's moving up through the field, non-chaser, Martin Truex, up in the 5th spot.
At McMurray taking 6th position away there from Allmendinger as the 1 car continues to move forward in the field.
This guy right here, Tony Stewart in the 14 car, I've been looking at his lap times, lap after lap, guys. He's one of the fastest cars in the field right now. This thing is flat flying, and he's putting these guys away lap after lap. I'd keep an eye on Stewart. This is his style of racetrack.
20th to 7th in the opening run. Now our NASCAR countdown, Tim Brewer showed us some data on how much the brakes get used on this mile track. And Tim, we're already seeing some signs. Some people, got trouble. Caution out, Brad Keselowski. Didn't Andy just mention a minute ago how this 12 car had been moving up through the field? And now he has got some troubles. Long green run.
Yeah,
Suspect the right front.
Done a good job of gotten himself up in the the mid-20s, was moving right along there, and it looks like he may have obviously cut something down on the right side. Can't quite tell if it's right front or right rear, but boy, he has pounded the wall. Looks like his day may be done.
Right front, getting in.
Blew right front, he says.
And Alan, as you said, we were on a long green flag run, getting ready for pit stops. That's when we talk about that brake heat, like Tim Brewer talks about, keeping those brakes cool. Sometimes it overheats the inside B of that tire and lets the air out.
Yeah.
So second caution of this race is out at lap number 59. Looking from Dale Jr.'s car at Brad Keselowski.
Toting off down here into turn 1, really boogieing, and boom, just blows that right front tire. No warning, no anything, and that's a hard lick.
Yeah, it's about 165 miles an hour getting at that corner, pushing 170, and just blows that right front, clobbers that wall. Thank gosh for the soft wall.
Yes, sir. That would have been a bad lick if not.
First pit stops of the day for the race leaders. Here they come. 45-mile-an-hour speed limit, Vince.
There's Kurt Busch, a little bit tight in the center and tight when he picks up the gas. They're going to make a 4-tire change, air pressure adjustment. Also going to go up 3/4 around on the track bar. Knock.
18 car, Kyle Busch, chassis adjustment, 4 tires and air pressure, lost the front end. The car would not turn in the middle. 11 car, Denny Hamlin, air pressure change in the right side, stops him short in the pit so they can get out. Dave.
Carl Edwards gets off of pit road with a 4-tire change, followed by Hamlin. They were not the first 2 off of pit road. That belongs to Casey Kane, who made a 2-tire stop, it looks like, or maybe not, Alan.
Kane picking up 23 positions on the pit lane, and a follow-up on exactly what the 83 team did, but the data saying nothing but fuel for the 83. Maybe missed his pit stall. That's probably an even more likely stop. We'll follow up on that when we come back to Phoenix.
This week on ESPN's Monday Night Football, Donovan McNabb gets a second chance against his old team as the Redskins take on Michael Vick and the Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles-Redskins, ESPN's Monday Night Football, 8:30 Eastern. Our coverage begins at 7 Eastern with Monday Night Countdown. That's served up by Applebee's. Under our second caution here, and Alan Beswick, you were right on there, buddy. It was a missed stop for the 83, and Casey Kane has not only come back once, he has come back twice and lost a lap now, as he is in 33rd at this moment. The free pass goes to the 55 of Mike Bliss, so he'll get back on the lead lap. And let's talk about the Fast 5 on pit stop, see how that 48-24 swap's working out.
Well, if you'll see on this top 5, off pit road, Kevin Harvick had the fastest, but look at Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Gordon. Within 0.2 of a second, those 2 crews. And they make the Fast 5. Denny Hamlin at 13.4. Denny had the track position and comes out second.
Yeah, it didn't hurt him by them being. That's not their norm. It's hard to believe we're saying 13-4 is not the norm, but they do such an excellent job. Denny Hamlin's going to restart in second position. Jimmy Johnson 11th. Kevin Harvick will be right alongside in 12th when we go back to green flag racing. As we move back further, there is Jeff Gordon. You saw his pit time. Let's get an update from what happened on pit road. Dave?
And Marty, the guys told me today, watch what we do today because we are motivated. On that pit stop, they were very comparable as we saw on the graphic, but they also got blocked in just a little bit by Joey Logano. And they said our stop was really good. We just got blocked in a little bit, so they're doing their job so far.
And let's leaves drop on the 48 radio.
Earl, you got any good jokes?
Man, you caught me off guard there. I'll be ready in a little bit.
Can you sing for us?
You can do that. What do you want to hear?
What's your favorite? You got to have a favorite go-to song.
Give me just a minute and I'll have it for you.
Oh, please don't play that. That's Earl Barbin, the spotter for Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah, these guys are going to have to loosen up a little bit if they don't try to win a championship. There's the view as you see from high above. The 48 and the 29 side by side as we get ready to go. You know, we talked about Jimmy and where he started 21st. You know, he has 53 wins, right? Only 2 of those wins have come from outside the top 20. All right, we go back to green flag racing. Let's go full throttle with the Green Hornet.
Outside. Outside. Bottom of 3. 3 wide. Outside. Here we go. Outside again. Right on the corner. Clear level. Still there. Still there. No pressure.
Well, as you can see, Denny Hamlin has picked up the race lead. He becomes our 4th different leader. Bobby Labonte led 2 laps during the caution period, and he is opening up the gap, and he's the first of the 3 contenders to pick up the 5 bonus points.
He sliced and diced his way up through the field, got himself in a position to make all of this happen. Serving notice.
Started the race 17th. Jimmy Johnson, of course, started 21st. That was our reference to the number of wins that he has had outside the top 20 starting positions. He's got his work cut out for him because Hamlin has got that car on a rail right now. It's Kurt Busch right behind him in second, then Edwards, Truex, Kenseth. That's your top 5. And Brad Keselowski's been cleared out of the medical center. Let's talk to him, Vince.
He's had a couple of top 10s recently, but a tough day today. Blown tire, any indication before it went?
Yeah, just at the wrong time. It gave me an indication right at the end of the back straightaway. Just a real shame. You know, the guys at Penske Racing built me a nice brand new car to come here to Phoenix with, and got the boss's name on my suit, you know, representing Penske race cars and PenskeCars.com, and just unfortunate. We'll just have to watch back in the garage and cheer on my teammate Kurt Busch. Looks like he's running really good in his Miller Lite Dodge, and hopefully we can get a win for Penske Racing.
Marty?
And Brad will be looking to set a nationwide record next week. If he can finish in the top 5, 26 top 5 finishes would break the 25 mark set by Kyle Busch last year. Back to the action here. As you can see, some side-by-side action a little bit further back. Remember the 33 car, Clint Boyer? We had that little tussle earlier. David Reagan was involved. They are further back. They're 27th, 26th, respectively. And they're trying to regroup and battle their way back.
Well, you can see they've done some work on that 33 as far as getting it patched back up. You see a lot of that bare bond and tape on the back of the car.
While all this goes on, we'll let you know as you see Jeff Burton getting a little side-by-side there with Elliott Sadler. No contact there. Up front, we can tell you that Jimmy Johnson has gotten around A.J. Allmendinger to move into the top 10 for the first time today. Moving a little further, there's Ryan Newman side by side with Kyle Busch. Tony Stewart right in front. That is 6th, 7th, and 8th. We mentioned a little bit earlier, wife Chrissy could give birth at any time. Ron Hornaday is standing by. He did get a lap or 2 yesterday in happy hour, but right now it's all Ryan behind the wheel. And of course the 500 veterans and current servicemen who are pictured on that beautiful 39 in salute of Veterans Day.
Yeah, and going in the right direction there. Nice pass. Just won the earlier race here this year.
Get the view from on board with Kyle.
That's what we were talking about earlier. The drivers get the left sides now on the apron, get their cars to turn, and gives them a straighter shot up off the corner. A lot of drive off from that point.
There's your race leader, gives you some proximity on where they are.